So this video is about my favorite annuals this year, and I'm not featuring this plant in my video, but it is still one of my favorites. So the Super Tuna Vista Jazzberry is one of my favorites. I love the color, first of all, this purpley magenta, so adorable. It is a more compact Super Tuna Vista than the bubblegum, but it's still getting big and it's gonna flourish. And the blooms are a little bit smaller, but they're so cute. They're so cute. That is the bubblegum, as you can see. And here is compared to the jazzberry. So planted these about 3 weeks ago, and here's a little bit of an update with them. They're growing and beautiful. All right, so today we are planting up some of my favorite annuals, and those are Angelonia and Lantana. I started liking these, I bought these I think about 2 years ago. The Lantana, it looks like this, so pretty. This just says Lantana, so there's no specific name. I know some of them, like with Proven Winners, have names. I got these from Home Depot. These are full sun. They get to about 6 inches tall. The blooms are so gorgeous. They're just so tropical. I love them. See? I'm trying to record this in the shade. It is the height of the day with the sun, but I'm in the shade. So Lantana is one of my favorites just because the butterfly, well, first of all, they're beautiful, but the butterflies, absolutely love them. So we're potting up some of that today. Another one of my favorites is Angelonia. And I didn't discover Angelonia until about 2 years ago either. They are just these gorgeous little blooms like that. They're so beautiful. Maybe I can get a close-up for you guys. But these are one of my favorite annuals as well, because this provides a little bit of height. The blooms are so gorgeous. If you shop around, and I try to shop around at different places, I have my preferred big box stores. But what I got at my preferred store was this size Angelonia. Here, let me show you. For $5. They might have, yeah, $5. This size. And then what I got at another store for $5. If you can see, this one, there's way more blooms, more little stems and everything. So it is always a good idea to shop around just to see. The variety at my favorite store is a lot better typically, but I'm just excited because I haven't seen Angelonia in the stores up until about a week or two ago. So now they're starting to come out, and I was sad. I thought that I had already missed them. So we're going to be planting up some Angelonia, and then my friend was kind enough to give me one of these. It's Dusty Miller. She had some extra and she asked me if I wanted it. So I'm going to plant that with the Angelonia just to see how it looks. This one looks a little dead, but we're going to plant them today. So here we go. Forgot to mention the greatest find of all, and that is these terracotta pots. You guys, I got these for $5 a piece at Home Depot. They were originally a while back like $35 a piece, which is actually still a good price. Then they were marked down to 10, and then when they went down to 5, I'm like, I gotta get a bunch. So I got 7 of these terracotta pots. They're 15 inches in diameter. Super excited. So that was one of my finds. I'm not gonna be potting all of them up this year. I'm gonna, just because I probably don't have enough to put in them, but I'm just glad that I was able to get them and snag that kind of deal. We're using just regular potting mix that I got from the store. 2 down and 1 more to go. I wanted to take a second just to talk about these different plants. So the Angelonia is definitely a full sun flower. It is heat tolerant, and it attracts the butterflies. It usually gets about 18 to 36 inches. So this will be the height of this pot. This will be the height from in the pot. Now the lantana is much shorter. It's about 6 inches tall. Also loves full sun, and it is heat tolerant. So these two will work really well together. We'll keep the lantana in the front with the Angelonia in the back. I've got one last pot to plant up with this Angelonia and the Dusty Miller, and then I'll be putting them on the deck. You see, and here they are. I put them in this blank spot for now. What I like about pots is that you can move them around, but this was a more bare spot just because underneath here is all gravel, so we have to excavate it in order to plant anything there. But for right now, I think these will look good, and we can move them around as we like. They are gorgeous, and they're going to get more full as I fertilize and they get bigger. Let me show you the other one. So this one I planted closer to the other side because the butterfly garden is going to be back there, and since lantana is a favorite of the butterflies in this yard, I wanted it a little bit closer. It is in a triangular garden bed with the holly over there. Again, we can move this around if I want to bring it closer to the butterfly garden, because she is so pretty. She's gonna look so good.